Morning everyone, happy Thursday to you. Today, continuing on from a little bit of a rant I had yesterday, coming off the back of Easter holidays, getting back into the swing of things, whether you've had a short break or a long break, and this happens throughout the year, throughout our lives, where we have a break and then it sometimes is a bit of a struggle getting back into the swing of things. And I have this struggle every time I have a little break. But I've set myself up with some tools and some strategies that I use to help me get back into the swing of things quicker and to help give me a bit more purpose, passion, energy over the next month, 3 months, the rest of the year, whatever it might be. And I think this is important. Number one, don't be mistaken. This is not just for your work life. I think it's for your work and personal life. And the first thing I'm going to say we need to do when we get back after a short break is to spend some time in planning. I know I sound like a broken record, but how important is it? We need to spend some time sitting down, thinking, planning, what does our future look like? How do we see ourselves in the next month, in the next 3 months, in the next year? Now, I'm a year-to-year sort of planning guy. You can plan 5 years out. You can have visions of yourself in 10 years, whatever it might be. It always has to relate back to what you're doing today to get there, right? So if you look at the end of the year, what do I want to achieve by the end of the year? What does that vision look like for me? I think that's really important, and we need to be doing that when we're coming back from our short break. Planning and visualizing what we want to see ourselves achieve by the end of the year, and then bringing it forward. We're now in the second quarter of 2024, so it's a great time to go, okay, well, I want to be here by the end of the year. Where do I need to be by the end of the second quarter to achieve that for the year that I want to achieve? And then break that down again. Where do I need to be in the next 4 weeks to achieve what I want to achieve for that quarter? And then you can look at that daily. What do I need to do daily to get that? So really breaking that down again. Now, if you've done this at the start of the year, you already have a fairly good mud map of where you want to be by the end of the year. You'll already have a fairly good visualization of where you want to be by the end of the year. So that makes it a bit easier starting this at the second quarter after that Easter break. So making sure you plan it out. So plan the goals out, but also plan out your personal lives, right? And I think this is something that we forget too often. Plan your next holiday. As soon as you finish a holiday, even on your holiday, maybe plan for your next holiday. You know, I've already planned by the end of the month, pending the weather, of course, that I want to go on a hike. So that's something that I've got to look forward to. At the end of the second quarter, it'll be school holidays again. I'm going to plan to spend some time with my kids, maybe go on a bit of a camp trip or something like that. So I think it's important to plan those breaks, plan the things that you have to look forward to. And then try and fill your schedule with passion projects too. Maybe it's something you can learn over the next 3 months. What do I really want to achieve? Maybe it's something on your bucket list. What could I tick off my bucket list over the next quarter? And putting them into your plan as well. So it doesn't have to be just work. Making sure that we take care of ourselves. Yes, work is important. It's fundamental to most of our lives. Puts food on the table, sets us up to live a great and happy life. But we have to make sure we're doing things that fulfill us, that give us a sense of joy, give us a sense of meaning as well. And I think when you're coming back off holidays, a plan is a good strategy to know where you got to go. Because if you come back, and this is what happens, it used to happen to me anyway, you'd come back from holidays and you just get back into it. And then you'd finish the year and go, geez, where have I ended up? If you have nothing to aim for, you have nothing really to achieve. And if you don't have anything that you really want to achieve, you're going to be left at the end of the year, at the end of the quarter, at the end of the month, feeling like, you know, you haven't done anything. And that will leave you with a lacking sense of progress, a lacking sense of purpose, a lacking sense of meaning. So I just think it's really important today, if you haven't done it already, to sit down and plan out the next month. What does that next 4 weeks look like? And what I love about this planning, you can do it for the whole year, then you can do it for the quarter, then you can do it for the month, and then you can do this daily as well. What do I need to do today to get to where I want to go? What can I do today? What is something that I have to look forward to? What is something that I could do that gives me a sense of joy? And that could be anything. It could be a health activity. It could be writing a page in your book. You know, there's things that you can do daily to help you achieve that level of purpose every day. And I think that's a great way to live life. Enjoy your day. Talk soon.